Hello my dear students, how are you all? Hope all of you are well by God's grace. This is me, Shushmita Chakraborty from Sector 13. Welcome you all to our online class of Mastery School and College. You all know that due to pandemic situation, we have started taking our classes being at home, and we are also telling you all the time to be at your home and to stay home and always try to stay safe. As you know that we were in hope that we would come out from this situation within a very short time, but the thing is that it didn't happen the way we have thought. And we can also see that nowadays the situation is being more worst. Okay, the situation is being worst, and that's why we need to be very much careful nowadays. And whatever the thing is that we will have to continue our study being at home, and we are always at your side, we are always beside you to help you in every task. So I hope as we are taking our classes, as we are conducting our classes being at home, in the same way you are also watching your classes. Don't miss your classes, give concentration to your class, and please be steady. Now this is the time to start our today's class, and today I am going to conduct an English class. And before going to our today's topic, today's lesson, I would like to ask you some questions from previous lesson. I hope all of you can answer me properly. Now first tell me, what did you watch in your last day's video class? Yes, it was about what? It was about transformation. Yes, what does it mean? That means changing the sentences from one to another without changing its meaning. So what is the thing? That the pattern will be changed but not the meaning. Okay, so I hope all of you are ready to answer me properly. The first question is here for you. Tell me the first one. Only Allah can help us. Yes, this is in affirmative mode. This is affirmative sentence. You will have to change it into negative. So what it will be? Yes, none but Allah can help us, or none but Allah can save us. Whatever the question is, in that way you will have to write down the answer. So while you will get the thing only that time, for Almighty or for any person, you will have to write none but. Okay, now let's go for the next question. I have only 5 taka. See, this is a number. So what will you use while it will be any number and while it will be saying only? Yes, tell me, I do not have more than 5 taka, or I don't have less than 5 taka. Both will be correct here. If you write any of these, it will be correct. Now let's go for the next question. He will always remember you. Yes, he will always remember you. So what will be the answer? It is an affirmative sentence. You will have to make it negative. He will never forget you. So what is the change we get here? For always we are getting never, and for what? He will always remember. For the word remember, you need to make the opposite word, that is what? Forget. So what will be the answer? He will never forget you. Good. Now let's go for the next. He is the best boy of the class. Yes, he is the best boy of the class. So what will you write? Yes, the answer will be no other than he is of the class is as good as he. Okay, so I hope as you can answer me all these questions properly, you don't have any problem. Still, if you have problem about the previous class, I think by this time you have already got to come out from all the confusions from your subject teacher, by your subject teacher. So I think this is the time while I can start our today's lesson. But before going to our today's lesson, I would like to say you something. What it would be? Okay, whenever we say about something, like whenever we need to determine something, that there is one thing, or there are something like I need that particular thing, what do you use that? Yes, that time we use some determiners that are also known as what? That are also known as article. Yes. So what are the articles? You all know that A, N, D, these are the articles. Listen one thing. Sometimes we say it the, sometimes we say it the. But why we can change our saying? Listen. While I will use the, that time it means I am using it before any vowel sound. Only before the vowel sound we use the. Sorry, the. And before any consonant sound we pronounce it as the. So I hope our next lesson, or the thing that we are going to learn now, by this thing you can get to know more about this article. Okay, so let's go for it. So my dear students, now see the articles are here. A girl, then an orange, and the book. Okay, so you have got all these three articles here. Now see the definition of articles that you will have to write in your copy. Okay, so see this. An article is a word used to modify a noun. So what does article do? It also modifies a noun, which is a person, place, object, or any idea. Technically, an article is an adjective, which is any word that modifies a noun. We know that what adjective modifies noun, isn't it? Yes, in the same way, article also modifies a noun. So, we can understand that it is also one of the adjectives. Usually, adjectives modify nouns through description, but articles are used instead to point out or just for referring, okay, or refer to nouns. So, I hope you have understood this definition. Now, see that you will have to write the types of articles. Okay, so there are two different types of articles that we use in writing and conversation to point out or refer to a noun or group of nouns. What are they? Yes, one is definite article, another one is indefinite article. Definite and indefinite. Now see, article. We all know which is called definite article, isn't it? Yes, it is the or the. Okay, and another tools are indefinite, which are a or n. Now see, what are these a and the? The is, or the or the is used to refer specific or particular nouns. A or n is used to modify non-specific or non-particular nouns. So whenever things will be definite, things will be specific, things will be very much particular, that time we use the. But while it will not be definite, while it will not be particular, while we cannot specify something, modify something specifically, that time we use what? That time we use, tell me. Yes, that time we use a or n. Okay, now see, there is an example for you. Can you see three windows are here? Okay, so see the first example. The speaker is saying
Can you open a window? So there are three windows. You can open any of the windows. Okay, a window. So that is not particular. That is not specific here. So what is the thing here? That the thing is not specific here. There are three windows here. See, a window, window 1, window 2, window 3. And while you will say a window, it is not specific. But if you say, can you window or can you open the window? That means you are directing, you are referring a particular one, you are specifying. Okay, you are making the thing specific, you are saying it particularly. That time it will be the. Can you open the window? So see here, this way we will have to understand where we will use a, where we will use the. Okay, now see, we use a, an, or the before nouns that we want to introduce. Nouns are names of people, places, animals, or things. So before noun we can use a or what? A, an, or the. Okay, like a person, a place, a thing. That time we always say a. Now see, where a is used. Now you will have to know that where a is used, where an is used, and where the is used. Okay. Now see, the first one, before beginning with a consonant sound. What is the thing? We know that we have 26 letters, and among these 5 are vowels, and other than these, all are called consonant sound. A, E, I, O, U, these 5 are vowel letters and others are consonants, and they also sounds consonant. Okay. Now see, before beginning with a consonant sound. So if any word is started with a consonant sound, a consonant letter, mostly we use what? A. Like a boy, a bird. So see here, we have used or we can use a here. Now the next one, before a singular noun beginning. So if the thing is singular, if it is one thing, even that time we use a. Like a book, a school, a dog. Okay, this time we use this article. The next one, see, even before vowel letters which don't have vowel sound, such as the thing, the letters or the words started with the vowel letters. We know that A, E, I, O, U, these 5 are called vowels. Like you have started any word with this vowel, but it doesn't sound like a vowel. What it is? See here, European. It has been started with E. Unit. Unit started with A. Union started with what? Started with U. So here we are getting E, U, but still it sounds like what? It sounds like U. It sounds like, though it sounds like also vowel, U. But whenever we will get U sound, that time we will not use what? We will not use N. That time we use A. That time we use what? A. Okay. Article A will be used there. Now see the next. When A use, another thing. O makes the same sound as W in the word own. Like a one-eye wa. See the sound like wa. A one-eyed monster. So see here, whenever we, what have we got? That whenever it sounds like wa or you, we will have to use a instead of using an. Though these words started with vowels, still we are not using N here. We are using A here. So if we get the sounds like wa or u, that time we will have to use A. Now see, we use A before words that begin with a what? Consonant. We know this. That is a girl, a clock, a lamp. All these words started with what? Started with consonant, and this is the regular rules. So there is no what? There is no exceptions. And so I think you won't have any problem to understand this thing. Now see the next. Lots of things, isn't it? Yes, you will have to keep your patience. Now see, and is used. Where and is used? You will have to know this because this is very easy, but you will have to be very much careful about using this thing. Before a word beginning with a vowel. What? Beginning with a vowel like A, E, I, O, U. We have got some exceptions before, but still, what? While it will be started with vowel, like what? See here, I, idiot, apple, all have been started with what? Vowel. So that time we will have to use N. Then see next one. Before a word beginning with H but not sounded. Such as we know H is not a vowel one. But if it sounds like a vowel, that time we will have to use what? Yes, we will have to use N. While this H will sound like a vowel, such as an honor. We will not say honor. That time it will be wrong pronunciation. It will be what? An honor, an hour, an honest man. So whenever you will use these words, that time what it will be? That time, sorry, that time you will have to use an. Okay. Why? While H will sound like what? Will sound like what? Vowel. Actually, H is not sounding like it. The first H is being quite like silent, and the word by which or the letter by which it is started, it sounds like a vowel. Okay. So now another thing, see, if abbreviated words sounds like vowel. What? If abbreviated words sound like vowel, then N is placed before those words. Some exception, this is some exceptional use of N. What it is? Like, though we are saying that N will be used before the what? Before vowels or something which sounds like that. But if you see that there is no vowel, but the first initial or the first the thing which is used in the abbreviation, in the abbreviated words, if it sounds like vowel, that time you will have to use N there. See here. Number one, he is an SP. He is an SP. So see here, S, A, S, S. So here A is actually, it is sounding like it has been started with A. Okay, so it quite like that, it has been started with a vowel. So you will have to use N here instead of using A. She was an MP. M, A, M, see, M, A is coming first. So that time you will have to use N. So she was an MP. He is an what? A for CS. A is coming. F before F. A for CS. A is it square. It also sounds like a what? It also sounds like a vowel. So here we will have to use N instead of A. Have we got it? Yes, I think You don't have confusion now. Okay, like NSP is A, it is sound like A is here. MP quite like A is here. A for CS, A is here. So though A is not actually here, but it is sounding like that. Now see, here is a note for you that but if it sounds like consonant sounds, then A will be placed, not N. Such as we are using the abbreviative words, that time it is not sounding like a vowel. It is with a consonant sound. That time we'll have to place N, not A. Okay. Oh, sorry, we'll have to place A, not N. What should I do? N or A? If I say BSC, B, is it sounding like A or any vowel? No. So what it would be? It would be ABSC. If you write NBSC, that time it will be wrong. That time it will be what? That time it will be entirely a wrong one. So be very much careful about using all these things. Okay. We also use an before words that begin with a vowel A, E, I, O, U. So what have I told? We also use an before words that begin with a vowel A, E, I, O, U. And these are what? Vowel. Like an orange, an umbrella, an eye. Whenever it will sound started with any vowel like A, E, I, O, U, that time we use an, and while it has vowel sounds also. Okay, vowel with vowel sounds. Now go for the next. Why do we use the, or where do we use the? The is used before unique objects. The sun, the sky, the moon. So we know that these are all are unique. These are the particular things, very specific thing. We don't get it everywhere. Okay, these are the particular, these are the single things, and here we use what? The. Before the names of mountains or rivers or oceans or deserts, we use what? We use the. Like the Ganges, then the Sahara, then the Pacific. So before Ganges, Sahara or Pacific, we use the. Before the names of any books, like which are very much known, okay, like the Bible, the Ramayana, the Quran, that time we use what? We use the. So what have we got? That before unique objects, before any mountains, rivers, oceans, deserts, before any books, okay, before any names of books, we use the. Now see, before the superlative degree, what? Like the best. What? The best. That means, what is the superlative degree? Do you know this? Whenever we get the highest form of adjective, we know that we get adjective in three forms, that positive, then comparative and superlative. What is positive? If I say good, it will be positive. If I say, what can you say? Better, that time it will be comparative. That means here I will compare, I can make the comparison. And the last one, that is called superlative, which gives some any highest degree. Okay, that is what? Best. Yes, so whenever I will say best, that time I must have to say the best, the tallest, because these are the superlative degrees. These words are with the superlative degree. Like see, here is a picture. Someone is very short and the tallest is here. Okay, so see, before any musical instruments like the flute, the violin, Whenever we use any musical instrument's name, that time also you use what? The. Number 6, see, before an adjective to denote a whole class like the old, the rich, the poor. If we want to specify, we want to refer any class like old, rich, poor, that time we will have to say the, not anything else. Okay, so it denotes, it refers the class, the status. Okay, now let's go for the next. See, we use the when we know that there is only one of a particular thing. As I have already told, that unique things. Okay, like the sky. Sky is one, though we see from everywhere, but sky is one. The world is also one of the planets. The North Pole. North Pole is North Pole. We can't mix up it with another pole. So it's also one particular thing. That time what do we have to say? The North Pole, the South Pole, the East Pole. So whenever it will be something at that time we will have to say this thing. Okay. Actually we say North Pole mainly. North Pole, South Pole. Now see, before any daily news, or that means any newspaper, before any daily newspaper we will have to use what? We have to use the. Like see here, the daily news. Before any date we have to use the also. Okay, the Sunday, or before any day, the Sunday, on the Sunday, on Monday. So that time also before any date or day we sometimes use it. Like see here, omission of article. Where do we skip using article? Where don't we use article? Can you tell me? I hope you can tell me. So see, what will be the omission of article? Before the names of relations. If it is about any relationship, like father, mother, sister, uncle, that time we won't use what? Yes, we won't use the father. He is the father. He is the uncle. We don't say, we mainly say that it is her father, it is my father, it is. So we say, we use any possessive pronoun. Okay. So that is the thing. Now see, before the names of material, we don't use the. Like gold is precious, diamond is very expensive. We don't use the gold, the diamond. If we want to specify something of that particular material, okay, that time we may use the, like the gold which is used in this ornament is pure. So see here, I am specifying something. It is not about that metal, it is about which is used here. That's why I need to specify here. But while I will say about this material particularly like gold, that time I can't say the gold. I will have to say gold. Like gold is precious, I will have to say gold is precious. I can't say the gold is precious. Now see, before proper noun. If it is about any proper noun, I can't say what? The. Like lotus, Chennai. Lotus is the name of a word. Yes, it's names of flower. Chennai, a place name. Priya, a person name. So here, whenever we will use proper noun, that time we cannot use the or any article. Now see, before abstract noun, honesty, wisdom, truth. Here also we omit using this thing. Tamil, Hindi, English. What are these? These are language. Before language, we don't use any article. The English, it actually says about the nation, not about the language. If you want to say about language, you can't say the English. I learn the English. You can't say I learn English. Okay? I speak in English. So that time you can't say I speak the English. You can't. So this is the thing that you will have to follow. Now see, before certain phrases. What? Before certain phrases. Like at noon, by train, on foot. Here I cannot still say at the noon, by the train, on the foot. Whenever we will use these kinds of words, we'll have to use without the or without any particular article. We'll have to use these things. Okay. So that is the thing that you have got to know by this time. So what it is? Let's go for the next thing.
Hello my dear students, I hope by this time you have already got to know how to use article, isn't it? Yes, you have learned it well and I hope all of you can answer me well that I am going to ask you from article. Some relating question is going to be asked from article. So get ready for it. Okay. So, is it very difficult? No. It is going to be very easy for you. So, now tell me the first one. Football is dash popular game in our country. Yes. What will be the answer? A or in or the? Yes, it will be A. Very good. Now let's go for the next one. It is dash exciting to dash players and the spectators. So what will be the answer? Yes, the first answer will be an exciting. Yes, it is an exciting game. And to dash players, what will be? Yes, it will be to the spectators, to the players and to the spectators. Now go for the next portion. It is dash foreign game. What it will be? A or N? N? No. See, it is started with after the blank we get the consonant one, consonant later. So what it would be? Yes, it would be it is a foreign game. Okay. So this is quite similar. This is from one passage. Now let's ask you some other questions. Okay. I saw dash one-eyed person. Yes, I saw dash one-eyed person. So will I use here an as it is one-eyed? No. Whenever any word sounds like wa or you, we can't use there an. So what will be here? It will be A. Okay, it will be A. So I saw a one-eyed person. Okay, so please remember it. If I say that he is dash honest person. He is dash honest person. So what it would be? He is a honest person? No. See, while consonant sounds like vowel, we are saying like honest. It sounds like it started with O. Okay. It is quite like it has been started with a vowel one. So that's why while it sounds like a vowel, that time we will have to use consonant. Is it so? No. We will have to use what? N rather than using A there. So he is an honest person. Though H is consonant, but while we are pronouncing it, that time the pronunciation has become what? Quite like a vowel sound. That's why we are using what? We are using and. Yes, that's good. So, I think by this time you have already understood how to use article in different situations. So, I think this is the very time while you are eagerly waiting to get your today's diary. So, let's go for it. All of you write down today's diary. What it is? Yes. First of all, open your Navadut book. See, the first thing that you get in your book, that is article. Okay, the first lesson. You will go to the exercise and do exercise noun 1, 2 and 3. You will have to write down these 3 exercise in your copy. That will be your today's homework. So what will be your homework? Article 1, 2, 3 exercise from Navadut book. Okay, that's all for today. And again I am saying, please stay safe, stay home, pray to Almighty so that we can all will be alive and we can all will be okay, and we can all lead our life in a safe way. Okay. So, and we always pray for you also to see you all okay, safe every time. That's all for today. Hope to see you soon and pray to God. Bye bye.